Well, a number of blacks expected support from Jewish groups during the Black Lives Matters movement, and they got that help.
Help destroying their neighborhoods. Help burning down all the stores that they use on a daily basis. Help driving the police out of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the world where they're needed. Help spraying graffiti on all of the buildings. Help setting fires all over the place. Help advocating for the dregs of our community. Now listen, man. If Floyd was Juice Crew, Floyd was from the Juice Crew. Just for that, but have you ever seen? Have you ever seen them? As a collective, I mean, all of them burning things down because one of their transient, misfit, oddball, vagabonds, jailbird career criminals lost the fight to the police officers. You'd never see it. And yes, go to New York, go to Brooklyn. They got plenty of dregs. They got plenty of low lives and has-beens and half a homeless, and that group got plenty of them. All of them not rich, and you'll never see them do that over there. They helped you destroy your community. Go on, Kareem.
Expected support from Jewish groups during the Black Lives Matters movement, and they got that help. But when the reverse was necessary, we ended up with silence. And for weeks, Jews and Jewish kids were picked on and singled out, and we can't let that happen. The condemnation of anti-Semitism and other forms of discrimination has to be immediately announced and pointed out so that everybody understands what's going on and who the culprits are.
Like when rappers say, yeah, man, they successful. I want to be like them. I want money like them. Like that. That's what gets stomped out. Oh, I'm jealous of them, man. They got it good. They got thriving communities. They got good business networks. All that's anti-Semitism, man. And all that has gotten sunmen, especially rappers, punished throughout the years. So you're advocating for that, for compliments and condemnation. So basically, Kareem is saying, don't speak on them at all, whether good or bad. Just keep their name out your mouth. keep my race name out your mouth.
And when we can do that, we're going to make some progress, because the people who aren't educated on these issues will start to wise up.
What's interesting also is there's a quote in the documentary that Kyrie Irving helped promote, supposedly from a Democratic Senate aide. He was the guy was killed in 1976 by terrorists. But the quote was invented by white supremacists, I think in Idaho, in 1978, 2 years after he died. And it just makes me wonder how much the white supremacist movement is using their hate to get blacks to hate Jews, when it's all based on the same hatred that they have for Jews, blacks, everyone.
Did you peep it? In the movie, there's a misquote from a Democratic aide. So right there, some people care if the cop from Scream if he's running, if he's running, and he run as a Democrat, he getting 90% of our vote. So it's very intelligent that, you know, during this time, close to the election, when this was done, to say they bad mouthing Democrats and then tie it into white supremacy, which, you know, they also hate you black people too. And listen, man, we're not smart enough to withstand that type of that type of we just not smart enough, man. I hate to say, I know y'all say, man, you always talking about our intelligence. Listen, man, it is what it is, man. Our leaders aren't smart enough, because we're really gonna follow the leaders. Everybody gonna go to UTEP. Everybody gonna go to YouTube and go to all the hoteps and all the pro-wax and be like, what they saying about this? And they all gonna be like, see, look, Kyrie promoting. He's an agent of white supremacy. I saw it on CNN. Kyrie is an agent of white supremacy. And it's like, oh my God, why we can't never just, we love conspiracy theories. We love conspiracy theories. Though it always be the wrong ones. It always be a conspiracy theory that don't mean nothing. It always be like chemtrails or COINTELPRO. It don't never be the one that's right there in our face that matter. The fact that the same media that Kanye was talking about is now telling you that Kyrie is promoting white supremacy. And he bashing Democrats. And they got one of your leaders from your basketball leaders. Y'all love basketball leaders. Y'all always been like that. That ain't just this generation. Every generation of some people. We love celebrity leaders, basketball leaders, football leaders. We like listening to somebody who's good at basketball tell us how to vote. This dude was 7'2". If this dude was 6'2", he might have played in the league for 2 or 3 years and you never knew his name. This dude was 7'2", man. In the 60s. And everybody was shooting like with 2 hands, set shots. And he dominated. But that don't give you that don't mean you get to tell me what to think about something. But yeah, man. Kyrie being branded, man. They rebranding Kyrie, man. He not promoting antisemitism. Cause you know they on Twitter. They on Twitter. They seeing y'all. They on YouTube. They seeing y'all. So now we gotta switch it up. Kyrie promoting white supremacy. And watch all y'all. Woo! Y'all ain't got no restraint. No. I can never sit back and just, all right, I'm going to sit this one out. Y'all jump on every bus. Y'all jump on every bus. Y'all sell to every junkie that walk down the street. And then you get locked up because you done got a marked bill in your pocket and you don't know why. Because you keep serving every junkie. You keep jumping on every bus. You keep hollering at every girl. Anything they send by, y'all just like, what? Oh man, they said that he don't like Democrats, man. And you know that's supremacy, man. Kyrie didn't say none of that. Kyrie loved Democrats. Kyrie loves Democrats. Kyrie missed time last year after he came back. He missed more time because he had to go stump for a Democratic candidate. He missed basketball games, fundraising, and campaigning for a Democrat candidate. There's some local election up there. He loves Democrats. Kyrie would call me a sellout. Because I ain't with that, man. I ain't with them, man. I don't rock with the Democrats. But they're lying on him, man. He loved Democrats. But they're using that as a subtle little dig to tie that in with white supremacy. So now he bashing the Democrat and he tied in with white supremacy. And it's like throwing a curveball it's like Roger Clemens throwing a curveball to a high school baseball player. You know what I'm saying? It's literally unstoppable, man. It's like putting Derrick Henry out there on a Pop Warner field. We have that type of talk, supremacy, and he talking bad about Democrat. We have that's so much more effective than anti-Semitism. And they're very intelligent. That's what I said. They're smarter. You got to give it to them. You have to give it to them. They seen that wasn't working. The anti-Semitism wasn't really working like that. Now they still gonna pump that. They still gonna pump that, but with a twist. Okay, now it's you anti-Semitic. You agent of white supremacy, and we like some ducks. We ducks. We just ducks. The leaders and the regular people. Like, oh word, oh for real, hey y'all, Kyrie go on white supremacy, man. Whatever they saying we need to do now, we need to do it, man. Tell us what we need to do, man. Give us our next move, media. Since Kyrie promote white supremacy, yo. We ducks. We'll never just stand back. Just cross your legs. Play with your chin hairs. And peep the scene, man.
You know, what's interesting also is there's a quote in the documentary that Kyrie Irving helped promote, supposedly from a Democratic Senate aide. He was the guy was killed in 1976 by terrorists. But the quote was invented by white supremacists, I think in Idaho, in 1978, 2 years after he died. And it just makes me wonder how much the white supremacist movement is using their hate to get blacks to hate Jews when it's all based on the same hatred that they have for Jews, blacks, everyone.
There was a group of haters that put a sign up on one of the freeway overpasses here in Los Angeles, and it tried to give Kanye some support. We can't.
Remember those 7 people that were up there? And think about it. The media, no one from any media organization. We talking about the mainstream, CBS, ABC, NBC, to TMZ, The Root, The Griot, to Daily Mail, the foreign ones, to YouTubers, to bloggers. No one went to those people and said, who y'all with? Who is y'all? Who is y'all 7? Y'all 7 people up here on this overpass with this sign saying y'all stand with ye. Who are y'all? Who sent y'all? Where y'all from? And now listen, they could be a hate group. They could have been inspired by Kanye. They was sitting home, saw Kanye, and now they out there and they gonna spread hate. But why did not one media person or publication or organization or broadcasting company, not one person, while they was up there all day, put a mic in any of their face and say, where y'all from, who y'all with, why are y'all here, what's your name, what's your organization? Because y'all don't live in, a lot of y'all don't live in big cities. In D.C. and in New York, there's a hustle. If you homeless, you can protest. You get paid to protest. Like they'll give you a bullhorn and a sign, and they'll tell you to protest in front of a building for $10 an hour for little stuff, like little different stuff. You can get paid to protest in these cities, man. And I'm not talking about BLM type stuff. I'm just talking about regular stuff that companies want to protest, or organizations want to protest, and they want to make their numbers look big. They'll go round up a bunch of homeless people and get them signs and get them the bullhorn and just tell them what to say. And they walk in circles and get paid per hour. And it looked like it was 20 people out there. It was 50 people out there. And really it was like 1 or 2 that was actually with it. And the rest was just homeless people. I promise you they do that. Anybody who lives in a big city like D.C., New York, Philadelphia, they know.